Hey guys, I wanted to do some tactics trainer today. I am 2161. I just solved one tactic, and with the new logic for increasing the ratings, they implemented the target time. Let's go ahead and jump right to it. So queen and knight. This is great for checkmate. John Bartholomew talks a lot about how they create a good combination because the knight covers the squares that the queen cannot. So the first idea that comes to mind is forced checks, which in this case is queen g7. But then if he goes king d8, I have queen d7 checkmate. If he goes king d6, I also have mate. So that's pretty simple. And because of target time, I was supposed to solve this problem in 9 seconds, and I only got 1 point because it took me 52 seconds. Let's check the next one. I don't see a forced check just yet. I lack pieces to improve my attack. So the first thing that comes after I realize I don't have mate or forced checks is bishop takes the knight on c6 and then removing the defender to take the bishop on a5 and up material. Oh, I got 2 points. Next up, I have a very interesting double rooks on a file and the queen on the roll, or the rank, the second rank. But this knight is kind of annoying. And he's giving me material, so worst case I can capitalize and pick the rook on f6, queen checks, king g8, and he may have some forced checks, potentially mate. No, he definitely has mate. No, he doesn't. Do I have mate? That's the big question. I don't see anything. I don't see a force check here. I can do, oh, I actually can do something. I have rook takes c2, knight takes c2, queen d2 check, then the king has to go to b1, and then I have a queen d1 check and mate. Yep. 1 point. I should take 18 seconds. I took 1 minute and 32 seconds. That's the new logic. If I wasn't doing a video and thinking out loud, I may have more rating points here. Very interesting, interesting setup that pieces attacking each other all over the place. Worst case, no, I don't have much. So force checks first to think. It's knight b4 check. And after he captures with the bishop, I have queen e6 check. And if he goes, but then I don't have a follow-up. I don't see a follow-up. This is a very interesting problem. So let's calculate. Better than the other problems. Knight b4 check. He has capture. Then I go queen e6 check. And he can move his king to either, or even push the pawn to b3, and I have nothing. I have nothing. What happens if I then try to, what about the exchange? Bishop takes f5. He has a tempo move with bishop takes f6. And I need to give my other rook if I allow the tempo, because my king has nowhere to go. Then I have to, yeah, I'm screwed. Knight b4 check. Bishop takes f4 on b4. Then I do have a tempo, because if I capture his bishop with my queen on b4, he doesn't have a check right away, and I'm threatening mate on a4. Looks pretty good, right? But we also need to calculate what happens if his king moves. If his king goes to if his king goes to a1, I have knight c2 check, king back to a2, and then I have queen e6 check, and I don't have mate because he can go rook d5 and I win material. I don't win material because his bishop is still on c3, pinning my rook. Well, but I take his rook with tempo. Okay, so last line of calculation for this line is knight b4 check, king a3, knight c2 check, then he has king a4, and then I pull the bishop to c6 checkmate. So let's see if I'm right. Okay, let me show my logic. So what I was calculating is here, if he takes, I take with the queen, which is nothing. The computer is advising why. He has queen d1. I'm still good, but my calculation was wrong. So if he takes, I'm supposed to take with the pawn. And let's say he takes queen a5 to protect. Then I'm simply up material. But here he was saying queen e6 check, which is another thing I calculated. King a1. But when I calculated this, I had no... I mean, I can do... A takes b4. But if I take the rook first, it takes my rook. And I take here and I'm up material. Not too much. Yeah, I didn't get this problem. I didn't get this problem the right way. I got it right, I got a rating point, but not the right way. The other thing that I was calculating is here, and do I have mate? I don't. So yeah, I definitely got this wrong. Because here I was calculating king a2, and then here. But then, if he blocks with the rook, I pick up the rook. And if he blocks with the pawn, I come back. I got this all wrong. Not good. Not good. That's to show me that I don't know positional chess. I am up material. And I didn't improve my position. At least with my thought process. Let's do one more. Okay, so he still has the queen, or black still has the queen. What are forced checks? The first one that comes to mind is rook c7 is a check. But his knight is hanging. And if I take his knight and he comes rook d1 check, I can go up then because I'm protecting my bishop. And if I go rook c7 first, he has king f8 or king h8. And I don't have a follow-up, and my knight is hanging, which I completely missed. So I have a lot of options. The question is, what is the right sequence? Typically is the forced check first. So let's say rook c7 check, king h8, rook takes c2, pawn takes f3, and I have two rooks and two bishops versus a queen and a rook. Material count seems okay. Seems like the right quote-unquote simplification, because I'm not getting additional material. I'm just improving my position, I guess. But I'm threatening. After I take here and he takes there, I have bishop a3 check, and if he comes to e8, I have bishop f7 mate. So if I do, okay, but this one I don't have anything. If I do knight here, he has check, I go up, he takes with bishop with tempo, protect. Yeah, I got him wrong. So let's retry. We know it's not rook takes c2. But if I move my knight, well, I guess I do go up in material. Huh. And that's the type of problem that shows that I really have a lot to improve. So the next thing to consider is a sack, like rook takes h7, then king takes h7, and I have nothing. What's the follow-up? What's the follow-up to improve this position? What happens if I go knight h4? I have nothing. It's all too slow. I have nothing. What is better than rook takes c2? Push the pawn, c4, to make a threat on. No, I can't push the pawn because he's gonna capture my bishop. He's gonna do d1 check, rook d1 check. Damn. Should I simply pull back the knight to d2, do a defending move? Then he has knight e3 check with tempo. It's not. What about bishop d2? His knight is trapped. Is that it? No. And knight. And knight. Okay. Yeah. It's a move to thread mate in the next move. And apparently he has no way to defend. So he's saying here, 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 and then he may have machine move like, yeah, knight e3, sacking the knight. Do I take or do I move? I move, I don't take. King g1. Oh, now you hover the mouse and it shows the position. Interesting. I didn't realize that. But what happens if he goes here? King d5 or rook d5, defending the position. Then I trade. No. My system is getting very slow when recording a video. b5 check, rook takes, knight takes, yeah. Well, it's still calculating. Rook takes c2. Rook takes, yeah, now we capitalize on the material. Very interesting. Let's do one more. And in these videos I'm not gonna be able to climb my tactics rating very far. Very interesting, the bishops lined up in 3 diagonals, and then the rooks. This means that if I do check, he picks up here, can do another check, and he goes to d7 or f7. But I don't see other checks. I mean, we have sacked the rook with a bishop g5 follow-up, but then I block the file for the second rook to come up. Yeah, and I think I remember this problem. There is a way to pick up the second rook on c8, because if we do check takes, rook takes g8, check, he needs to move the king here, and then I don't know, maybe a slow move. No, not even slow, a fork with knight b6 check, then he can go, yeah, I think it's only material. Oh, you already gave me the rook right away. Huh. What's wrong with king d7? It's knight b6, then let's see, king c6, king c6. So let's look at this. King c6, rook takes, it's mate. Rook takes c8 is mate. If king c7, rook takes c8, it's mate. I didn't see that. That's why he goes king f7 and gives up material. Okay, we are in 23 minutes. One more. Material is equal. His knight. Okay. If I check with my knight going to g7, I don't have a follow-up to fork and potentially pick up his bishop. If I check with bishop c8, check, he has nothing. c8 check, it's mate. Huh. 17 seconds. Okay. Last one to make a 25 minutes video. I think someone is going to open the door. Okay. My daughter came by, so I paused the video. Back to the problem. I have bishop takes, queen takes, and he has all sorts of threads. But I have bishop takes e5, because if he takes, then I have queen takes with tempo. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, that was an interesting session. I didn't pick up a lot of rating points, but I was puzzled by the problem I got wrong. This one was interesting. And this one with the knight, I'm still learning the coordinates. I need to do more vision. Knight, what is this? G4? Completely wrong. It's a B4, especially with playing black. I have a very hard time with the vision. All right, like I said, very interesting session. This is my first video on doing some tactics. I also would like to use these videos to learn and revisit my mistakes and my thought process. Thanks, bye.